Oh,
All right.
Shannon,
Hi.
Janet.
Nice to meet you. Come on in, guys.
You're so like attacking.
Should be used to you. We did it last time.
I know, and I just forgot. See, we're gonna slam his ass today.
Why?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. See, right. When the drummer tries to sing, everybody hide.
Uh-oh.
I'm in a slaggy mood. Watch out. I think I'm gonna nail Grohl today.
Now why? Why you made
Because
it
this is the second fucking single.
oh, that is not at normal speed. Just a sec. I'm like, is she really doped up? It is really slow.
The guy's had about me. I've never written about him, and I've kept my mouth shut about how much the one up there hated his guts. So I have a new song. It's called "When the Drummer Tries to Sing." No offense.
No, that's all right.
No offense to Tommy Lee either. Okay, when the drummer tries to sing, it's got lyrics and everything. All things foo. I'm gonna tell him how much Kurt hated you. No, because he comes on the show and he slags me off. 5 years I've kept my mouth shut. Today is the day. When the drummer tries to sing, we all better hide. All right, so Sammy Lee on VIP with Pammy Lee. And then we're gonna stick up for Jim Carrey because I hear Howard's been
What do you mean it was normal when you were watching? Is it not normal? Oh yeah, it's right here where it's like. You want me to skip this part?
now on Jim Carrey's ass for all. Let's see what else. Oh right, because didn't a chick direct? Didn't Betty Thomas direct Private Parts?
Yes.
Talk about chick directors, because I'm going to be one. And then we're going to talk about our really insane problem finding a female bass player, which is
No, not gonna hurt or not gonna.
And whole. One of my favorite songs is. I like the whole. I like that whole.
You like the whole what?
I like that whole. Courtney is here with Samantha, our drummer. Maybe they'll do some lesbian making out.
They said they don't go that way. They just rock out together.
Thank
Well,
you so much.
who knows? They both. I know that Courtney's had lesbian experience.
You don't know anything about Samantha's
No.
sexual history.
Bringing these broads. And let's talk.
Okay.
By the way, Courtney's in the new movie
Take this.
Man on the Moon, which is the Jim Carrey movie.
Well, it's the Andy Kaufman
No, I
with Jim
I just
Carrey.
Courtney, it's Courtney.
It's all right. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know. Where are they now?
Oh, now they're not going to come in. They didn't like their intro.
What's going on out there? I made the mistake of complimenting KC and telling him it's Gary's not here and he's doing a good job. And
Well, this is what you get.
guys, come on.
He's taking a break now.
Come on. I just want to
You gotta be
smoke.
kidding me.
He's taking my cigarette.
You already
from
did a
me.
good
Here come the ladies. And then it's like a 12-hour walk across our studio. People talk. You can't hear them. Watch. All right. I can't hear you. What, Casey, I can't hear you.
He won't let me smoke.
He won't let you smoke? Just sit down. Sit down already. You look good. You look skinny. I like that.
Thanks, Howard.
Your body looks nice.
Samantha.
I'd bang you hard. Hey, Samantha, I'd bang you hard too. Bang you both hard.
Thank you for letting me smoke. I'm sorry.
Well, it is killing me. I'll be honest
I
with
mean,
you.
I will only smoke a little bit.
I'm a man who uses his voice for 5 hours a day.
How do you sing and smoke?
Yeah.
Liz, have you ever heard my voice?
She's a good singer.
She is a great singer, but
Yeah,
you think
but
her voice would get
I'm
weak
no
from that.
balladeer, Robin.
No, she sings from the heart.
Robin, can I hear you a little louder, though?
Well, you look sexy today.
I like to.
You probably have the control over there somewhere.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, going between her legs now.
Your boobs look nice.
They do?
Yeah.
It's a good bra.
Your body looks nice.
Thank you. Sam's from Queens.
Yes.
And this is a really big moment for her.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Failed because he came and helped a little bit.
I can't stand this Hollywood lifestyle.
And then I sucked his life force out of him.
Well,
Really?
that's absurd.
That's absurd. But Melissa, as a bass player, I think she gave 5 years of her youth.
Right.
And I feel like Ozzy. I'm like the training camp for chicks. She's gonna leave.
Really?
She came in. She's like, if Madonna comes and offers, I'm out the door.
Is that
So-
true?
Yeah,
You would
Madonna.
leave whole.
Oh yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
But it's all right because I want there to be more girl rock stars.
Why are you looking for a bass player? I would love to see you play live. I don't see you playing anywhere. Why do you need a bass player? You're not.
We're writing. We're starting to write. I mean, you didn't see me play live. We've been touring half the year.
I don't see you anywhere. I never get to see. Now you're an
Because
actress.
I got
Canceled
sick.
near
I got
us, yeah.
sick, and
What was wrong with you?
I forget.
There was nothing wrong with you.
Throat, right? It's my
Right, it
throat.
was your throat.
Yeah, what were you saying that week?
So you are now an actress. You like being in movies. It's obviously easier than touring, and this is an exciting career for you.
Yeah.
So
You're
you
even
really-
producing a new movie.
I'm producing one, and I'm gonna direct one.
What is the
And
movie?
Betty Thomas, right? She directed Private Parts.
Yes,
Chick directors. Another problem. What's that? Five.
you're absolutely right. I tried to find a female director for one of the shows that I'm doing.
Couldn't find one.
Could not find one.
Right.
Couldn't find her.
Right.
Thought I had one. In fact, I probably will have one.
You need to get.
Well, I
Don't
found.
hire someone because they're a woman, but I just.
I would like to. I like working with women.
I like working with women too. So we have.
Well, you like it because you have sex with them.
What?
I don't have sex with
She
my
said
family.
lesbian sex.
Yeah, I've
That
had.
doesn't mean she's having sex with everyone.
Have you ever had
who's
lesbian
seen
sex
her.
with Samantha?
No.
Would you like it?
We're bandmates.
Yes. So what?
Did Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx have sex? I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they probably had sex with the same girl at the same time, right?
Why don't you get the bass player from David
I heard
Bowie's
you said-
band?
what does she look like? What does she
She's
play
a
like?
black chick. She's hot as hell, and
Really?
she plays like a mother.
Really?
Now, was she a bass player? She's black and bald,
Yeah.
Is she hot?
and she's very hot.
Is she good?
Yeah, she's good.
She blew me away.
Well, I heard the minute that I read that you had said that,
Yeah.
I actually got on the phone.
And she had a lot of attitude, too, because she wouldn't even talk to me.
Really?
You could tell
Well,
she really hated
a
me.
lot of people won't talk to
Yeah.
you or me.
I mean, Bowie barely was talking to me.
Right. We get people on who won't talk to us.
But the,
Well, there's only room for one diva in this band.
No, that's not true. Number one, you're a diva. Number two, Melissa's a full-on diva. I
first
like
of all,
divas.
it would look good. A black chick up there with all you whiteys.
Yeah, that'd
it would
be
look
nice.
very hip.
That'd be very nice.
Bowie came off very hip having a black
Very
chick.
nice. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
And
She
this,
can sing.
and she can rock her ass off. This
All
could be
right.
something really good.
All right. You know what? I made the call yesterday.
Good.
You said that.
I don't know her name. I'm sure she told it to
I'm
me.
getting her name this afternoon.
All right, good.
Well, there's a big rumor that we're
What, that Courtney filleted Jim Carrey on the set of Man on the Moon?
Is that a rumor?
Yes, I just started it.
Oh,
Did you fillet him?
no.
Would you fillet him?
When he was like dressed as Andy, I was totally like not interested. And then
Right.
I went out for drinks with him and Drew and my boyfriend, and he was all of a sudden like sexy.
Who's Drew?
Drew Barrymore.
Oh, she's going out with Jim Carrey?
No, we were out for drinks.
Oh, that's your like best friend or something.
Yeah, we were good friends.
Yeah.
And the best friends. We were out for drinks, and I just was like, oh my God, he is sexy. Then I got in the car and I got really, really jealous of the both of them. And I said to my boyfriend, I'm like, how come they get to like, open movies? And he
Right.
said, Courtney, they're one of 20 people on the planet.
That's
Why
right.
don't you just shut up?
Right.
So I,
Right. Was that what you want? You want to be able to open a movie?
No, I want to be able to direct them. Really,
You know.
be in them, and when the agent calls, it's like, is it a hooker? No. Okay. Is it a junkie with a heart of gold? No. All right. Is it Janis Joplin? No. Okay. Is it the girlfriend? And
Did they want you to play Janis Joplin?
yeah,
Would you
offered
do
me
that?
a lot of money.
Would you do it?
Well, I said,
Why wouldn't you do that?
Now there's a lead role. Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't know what I could bring her, and to be frankly honest, I love her voice, but I don't like the music very much. And I'm a total music snob.
I'm with
But
you.
you
Studio
gotta
executives
be,
don't understand that. They don't understand.
gotta be an actress.
I hate
But not
Janis
about
Joplin's music. I never
like
got
her
it.
voice. It's not her fault. She had all these guys backing.
Is that why?
Yeah. She
Well,
had
why are
this
you
bad
blaming
San
guys?
Francisco band. Because
Did you like your husband's music?
Yeah.
Of course
He was
so.
very feminine.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I didn't see him as being very feminine.
I want to slam somebody right now.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, who do
Oh,
you
good.
wanna
Oh,
slam?
now it's getting good. God, you look good. Your belly
How
looks
many
nice.
times has Dave Grohl been up here, Howard?
Two times.
three.
Two or three.
And every time he slags me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Did he slag her the last time?
Every time. And also, here's a guy.
Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters you talk about.
Now, if you were in a band with me for 5 years or 4 years, if Sam was in and I died and my boyfriend started a band or was in a band, you'd know like every riff.
Right.
Every riff. You'd
Yes.
know the way that I sang, everything.
Right.
So you'd know perfectly fucking well. Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
F-A. I'm sorry.
F.
You know
effing well.
perfectly well, like who wrote what, right?
Right.
So Dave is on this like mission.
To say that Kurt wrote all your songs.
No, he doesn't do that. He implies it, and which is just even lame enough. But the thing is that he's got yet another song about what a bitch I am.
Mm-hmm.
I've never written a song about him, so I'm going to sing you one right now.
Okay.
When the drummer tries to sing, everybody better hide. When the drummer tries to sing, God, let's all go inside. Oh yeah, all of you that love all things food. Dave, I have to tell you, Kurt hated you.
Really?
Hated his gut.
Kurt hated Dave.
5 years I've been quiet about this.
Really?
Hated his gut.
You're telling me that Kurt Cobain
Hated his guts.
hated Dave Grohl?
Not the first year.
No, he liked him at first because he
Loved
wouldn't have put
it.
him in the band if
Because
he
he was
did.
funny.
Right.
He was sweet, funny, lovely, and then he turned into such a dick. So
How so? What was
well,
what was
we had our drug problems, and that was
Okay.
hard to be around,
Right.
admittedly so.
it? Right.
And but the thing is I mean, this whirlwind of success was happening for Dave, and he really turned his back on Kurt. Not forget about me. I didn't have a
Right.
relationship with him except for the 1 week he chased me around LA because he thought I was hot.
Right. He wanted to have sex with you.
I think he just was really intrigued by me. Like,
Do you think he would have had sex with you if you had said yes and he would have done it behind Kurt's back?
No, I wasn't going out with Kurt yet.
Oh, you weren't?
No, I was still
Oh.
going out with Billy.
Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know I went out with Billy?
I mean, you probably go out with me. I'm better looking than Billy.
Oh, well, you're single now.
That's right, honey.
But you're going to go out with one of these porn girls that you get 'em.
No, I'm not.
So
You
no,
don't
that's
know
my
me.
big slag for the day, and I have other big wars to fight. And it's sort of beneath me. But for 5 years, I've shut up about it. And this guy, for the second time, is releasing a single. about
Is he
what a
really?
bitch I
What
am.
is the
And
single?
I've never written a song.
What
about
does he
him.
write about you? I don't even
don't know.
What
It's
does he
called-
say?
It's called Stacked Actor, and it's it's about having implants or something.
Right. What's the big deal?
I would think he'd have other things to inspire him.
Why do you think he has such a hostility to you? Because you know the truth.
Well, I just told the truth, haven't I?
and why do? And when you say Kurt hated Dave,
Hated him.
he would be when you and
Couldn't
Kurt
stand
were
him.
alone.
No, hated him publicly.
Trying to see if you
Oh,
dress.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm just trying to look.
Sorry.
You're showing. I'm
just
looking.
being I'm a bit of a guy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. What are you wearing?
Okay.
Panties?
Yeah, of course I'm wearing
Are you?
panty neck.
You look really hot.
Thank you, Howard.
Take off your clothes. Let me look you over.
Dream on.
Really?
Dream on.
I might be attracted to you. You might be lucky enough to have me be attracted
You
to
might
you.
be the one.
You might be the one.
I'm not
You
the
might be
one.
lucky enough.
I'm smart. I'm smart though.
That's
but
right.
I'm not porno girl for you.
So, believe me, you're close enough. You're just a dirty chick. I know it. I know you'd be so dirty in bed.
Oh.
When you were dating what's his name? What's that actor?
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton. He must have really taught you a few
You
tricks.
blew his mind, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? I love Edward, and there's probably one thing that he would hate more than anything, which is me talking about him on this show.
Was he a good lover?
Absolutely.
Really?
And that's all. Let's just close it.
Slam your head into the
Let's
wall?
respect him. Let's just respect him. Let's please
I
respect
bet he
him.
tore your sphincter. I bet you he did. And that's what I like. I like a girl.
He's a very hot man.
Are you
and
gentle and loving in bed? Let me ask you a question. The only thing I'd be worried about with you is that you'd
that
be
I'm
like
all
too.
rough. Isn't that the stupid fantasy though?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
saw
like
you
it
working
rough.
out at the gym and you were all imploded and quiet and I heard you say this morning like what a shtick the whole
Yeah.
thing is.
You see, now you're being normal.
Well, yeah, because
Right.
it is sort of all a shtick. But I was all hyper when I saw Stuttering John.
Right.
We had this.
But do you
terrible,
bite in bed and like start punching guys and
at first just to live up to the rep?
no?
And after that,
then I don't want
yeah.
any of that. You know, stay away from me.
No,
I couldn't handle it.
Howard,
I could not.
It's not my scene.
I could not handle you.
It's not my scene.
I would be able
You get hurt?
I'd run from the room.
Do you think that-
I don't want a
I'm
chick who
supposed
could beat me up.
and then I'll drop the subject.
You could beat me up.
Do you think people like the Foo Fighters because Dave was in Nirvana?
No. I love Nirvana. I thought it was a great band.
Right.
But I just speaking about Dave's music,
Yeah.
the Foo Fighters music, the music he is writing it touches me. But the same way your music touches me. I was in here before. I sometimes sit here and just listen to your album between commercials.
You really do?
Yeah, I like Dave's music a lot. I'm not going to lie
I don't
about
listen.
that.
I have not really listened to it. It's sort of like,
Here Comes My Hero, written about your husband.
yeah, I know. And then the other ones are written about me. Like, can you
Right.
think of another topic? Just come on. I've never written a song about him. What?
So what you're saying is when you would lie in bed with Kurt and you'd have conversation, so inevitably you talk business like any couple. Your business happens to be rock and roll. And he would say, I can't stand Dave anymore.
Dave just turned on him and betrayed him and walked away from him.
But how does
and
he betray him?
betrayed him by, Dave was always a really popular guy in school. He wasn't like
Really?
us, like outsider,
Right.
natural sort
Loser.
of misanthropic loser outsider
Right.
people. So it was sort of the beginning of jock rock. And, everyone was saying, we were going to die of drugs. And we would like laugh and go, no, Dave's going to die from, bungee jumping or something.
Really?
Extreme sports.
Right.
But, he was like that popular guy. And
But
here
you're still not telling me how Dave was mean to
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden this band like explodes. This is many years ago, but they exploded.
Nirvana.
Huge,
Yeah,
massive
right.
Nirvana. And he's reaping the whirlwind of success. His
Right.
singer has a drug problem, which we're all trying to deal with. And,
Right.
I have one too, but it's not
as bad.
extreme.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't talk to him. He wouldn't take his phone calls. He wouldn't just deal with him. He wasn't his friend anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not
That.
buying the puppy now.
What?
You're not buying the public
Well,
grieving?
I've shut up about it 5 years, and I thought it was pretty classy Jackie O type of thing to do. But with this new song, I'm like, you know what? And then should I say?
Yes.
No,
I think you should. No, why are you saying that, Samantha? Why?
Because she's right.
No, what shouldn't you say?
No, I don't want to say.
Well, you've been slagged off in 2 records. Why are you being a pussy? Why don't you just say what's on your mind?
Because it
You've
involves
always
somebody
said it.
No, it involves somebody we actually really do love, and we don't want to.
That's all right. He won't get upset. You tell me what
Some
it is.
things are sacred. No.
No, I think you're wrong to do it. I think you should.
You think I'm wrong to keep
Yeah.
my mouth shut?
Yes, I
about
do.
something that-
I have never kept my mouth shut.
Well, you have it.
And it's
you're
worked
safe
so
in
well
your
for you.
bed.
It's
I
not
have
safe.
To go out into the world
I go
now
out
and
into the
deal with
world.
The fact that I just exploded a bomb under Dave Grohl's ass. So
What
let's
is the
just
bomb?
Leave it at that.
That Kurt
That
hated
Kurt
him.
hated him.
He didn't
No,
know
there's more
that.
to it though. You're holding back, and you know what? No
I
one's
don't want to get into the.
Do you know
rest of
why?
it.
Because nobody feels that Dave was that mean to Kurt, from what you're
Because
saying.
He's such a friendly guy.
Right. But I
Well,
mean, I got to know
you gotta
what
take
made
my
him.
word for
I
it.
don't hear that he's saying anything bad.
Okay. And I didn't write one song in my life, and that's not me acting either.
Why don't you make out with me? All right.
I
So
didn't
now
even
you
dress myself. This isn't even me.
didn't dress yourself?
No, I didn't dress myself this morning. I had dressers come. 'Cause I don't do anything myself.
All right. Let's talk about a couple of
Let's
things.
talk about it. Let's
All
start
right.
plugging. I did my slagging though. I came. I'm in
Nah,
trouble.
you could have
Yeah.
slagged more. You could have slagged more.
I could have.
Yep.
I could have.
You held yourself back.
A little
Let's
bit.
save something for
Right.
the next time.
No,
No, I'm going to be in big trouble for this, and I don't care.
no, you're not. You would have been in trouble if you'd said what you were just going to say.
Yeah, but it would have been too deep, and it would have cut
No,
too deep.
I
and
don't
it
think
would have
so.
hurt too many people. I'm not going to hurt anybody other than that dick who keeps writing songs about me.
Have you called him and said to him?
No, we have to do business together. We're in this
Nirvana
big
thing.
Yeah,
Because
together.
Nirvana still has business.
Right, and he doesn't say anything.
Why do you think he's mad
so
at you?
you actually talk to him business-wise,
No,
and he
he
doesn't.
sits on he sits on the conference calls and doesn't say a word.
Oh, you won't even speak.
Oh, what is that about?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I let them. I totally don't. I stay. I'm not the Yoko thing. I stay the hell out of it.
The Yoko
It's their band.
Yeah.
Like they're putting out a box set. I have nothing to say. It's their band.
Do you feel they should put out a box set?
They want to.
Yeah,
It's
and
their band.
right,
I wasn't in that band. I'm in a band with Sam.
right.
I have another. I have a daughter. You want to see a picture of Francis?
Yes, I would like to see that. I want to see what's
Don't
going
show it
on
on
there.
the air though.
No, I won't show it on the air. Who's going to look at that?
Oh
Give me
wait.
that.
Can you have Janet go get that picture of
I think it's very
Francis?
nice that you carry a picture of your kid.
She's playing. She's a
You know, my
soccer
parents never
queen.
carried a picture of me, ever.
Well, they were
Really?
always with you. You were with them.
Sir, could you ask Janet to go get my picture of my little bean?
Yes. Get a picture of Bean, pronto.
She is great at
Really?
soccer. Absolutely great. Look,
Let me see that.
don't show it on the air. Okay?
I'm not going to show it on the air.
And then the other kid is a future stepchild.
Where's the camera so I can show it on the air?
No, don't.
I'm
do
just
that.
joking.
Don't-
All right, here we go. Let me see.
It's so bad.
Well, she looks like you.
No, then she doesn't.
She looks like Kurt.
No, she looks like Kurt.
both.
She looks a little like both of you. That's what I was going to say.
your
Very
mind.
beautiful. Very beautiful child.
Thank you.
I like that. I'd show you some pictures of my kids, but I don't have any with me.
Don't have any.
No. Family.
So
It's
beautiful.
a
She
family
doesn't
trait.
listen to your show, but I love her. And
You should train her that. All right, there's a bunch of things that I want to ask you
All right.
about. Some people have said that that this movie that you're in,
Yeah.
Man on the Moon, is very similar to Private Parts.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's about an outsider who no one really gets the joke, and
Right.
you happen to still be alive.
Right.
And I think it's about a real seminal performance artist who expanded boundaries.
And you play Andy's girlfriend?
Yeah, it's my first girlfriend part. I took a girlfriend part.
Yeah,
Did
there
it.
you go.
I did it.
You are the girlfriend.
I'm
Uh-huh.
a
And it's,
girlfriend.
and it's fun.
It was fun. Yeah, I got to be pretty and like I don't die, I don't get AIDS.
And Milos Forman obviously is in love with you because he keeps putting you in movie after movie, right?
Isn't that how?
He must
why?
feel you're a terrific actress.
Why? It's so cool. I don't know.
Right.
It's
And you
so-
say Milos Forman is a great fan of mine.
He loves you.
He does.
Yes. He
Oh.
thinks he loves you. He loves Garth Brooks. He loves
Garth Brooks.
He
That's a
likes
strange
weird He likes weird, like iconoclastic Americans. He's from Czechoslovakia. Like when I went in for my audition, he didn't know anything about. He just got it. Do you know what I mean? He didn't know any of the baggage or.
He just liked
rumors.
you.
He just likes the essence of like weird.
And you have to go in. Did you have to audition for this part you got?
No, not this one, but
No.
the last one I did.
You
Yeah,
did.
Larry Flint.
And he didn't have really preconceived. He just likes. He has this thing about Garth too. Howard and Garth.
And you like auditioning. What do you mean Howard and Garth? I don't see Howard
God
and
won't even
Garth.
speak to us.
No.
It's not about that. Don't look at it from Milos's point of view, though. He's from Czechoslovakia. His mother was killed by Nazis. His father was killed by communists. I mean, he had a hard life.
He had a tough life.
And so
Do you know Garth Brooks?
I've met him.
And you hang around with him?
I met him. No, he's very austere. He's not. I thought he'd do that aw shucks Elvis thing.
Yeah.
Very prideful, and I thought he was kind of hot. And
I
his-
think he's sexy.
yeah, he had really great posture and was not at all
You
like
guys are nuts.
yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Like you.
Did you smell his hat?
No, I was in the middle of a temper tantrum when I met him.
You were. You throw temper tantrum. You're a diva.
No, it was totally fake. It was staged. I totally staged his temper tantrum. It completely worked.
Why
Last
did you
year
do
at
it?
The Billboard Awards, because they were giving run-throughs to all the pop, the R&B, and the country acts, but the punk rock people got our mayonnaise plate with meat on it,
And
we
you didn't
weren't
get a
allowed to
run-through.
Well, I did get a run-through.
You did. You threw a tantrum.
Yeah, and Garth winked at me
You did.
in the
Threw
middle of it.
Usher off the stage.
I threw Usher off the stage. Yeah, I did.
You played at the Billboard Awards. I
Yeah,
remember
like
you.
last year.
Yeah, you looked hot. You did.
Thank you.
Yeah, I bet you bang great. I bet you're really hot in the sack.
My boyfriend was in the paper this morning.
Who is your boyfriend?
His name is Jim.
Jim what?
Jim Barber.
Never heard of him.
Well, he's not famous. He's my
Loser.
first not famous boyfriend. It's
Really?
so
Oh,
exciting.
you're doing
What
that.
does
You
he
have to do that
do?
thing. Yeah.
It's so exciting.
This is the thing where like famous people go, you know what?
Now I
I'm
gotta
going to
get a
date a
regular
regular guy.
He's
Look how
not
cool I am. I'm
regular. He
dating a
was-
regular guy.
He was our A&R person.
Mm-hmm.
He was married.
Probably a barber.
He was married.
Really? And you what? You wrecked
Did
his
you break
home?
up the marriage?
Well,
Yeah. you wrecked the marriage. You're a home wrecker.
no, it was going downhill.
I don't believe in the home wrecker thing anyway. I think
Yeah,
it's up to the
right?
guy. The guy,
Come on,
you know.
it's not. It was if it wasn't working.
Right.
It wasn't working. It wasn't on my.
Let's take a couple of phone calls because we very rarely see you.
Oh, and they're going to talk about I was a lesbian with you in college.
All right,
and,
Dari, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing? I'm actually a big fan of Hull, but I did a play with Ed Norton, and apparently he and Courtney are into bondage and heavy spanking. Is that true? Junkie horses what?
What
Oh.
was?
Junkie horses what?
No,
Get
no,
outta
did-
here.
What play? What play? Did you really?
Oh, here's your new boyfriend. What is this? Courtney flashes her assets. Let me read this in the
It
paper.
says I'm not wearing underwear, which is a huge lie.
You are. Clothing minimalist.
I
Courtney Love blew into town Tuesday, arm in arm with her latest love. No picture though.
There's a picture right there.
That's you?
Yeah. What, do I look like? Do I
whoa.
look bad?
No, you look great. I didn't even recognize you.
Oh, God.
Underwear-free Courtney. You look great.
Thanks, Howard.
What are you
Been
doing?
all that surgery.
I'm telling you. You know what?
I
I
don't
think
even
you
have
did have surgery.
I didn't. I had my, nose.
You had your
years
nose and your
ago.
boobs.
Nose and boobs. That's
There's
it.
something else going on here.
I'm happy.
Look at you. No, there's something going on. The actress and rocker has been holding up with Jim Barber. The music biz honcho was most recently a talent signer at Courtney's label Geffen Records.
Courtney's label.
Oh,
Yeah, she has
which
a
I
whole
own.
label.
I'm resigning from that label, actually. It's in this building. I resigned.
You are? Why?
today. I don't like the merger, and I think the guy they put in the charge of Geffen is a putz.
really?
Yeah.
So that's it. And who will you record for now?
Nobody. I'm
No
going to be
one.
the biggest independent out there.
You are?
Yeah, there's a law in California, the 7-year law. Your audience doesn't want to hear about this, but it's actually very exciting and fun.
Didn't Prince try that? And
No. Everyone's done it as a shakedown. And with the internet, we're really doing it.
You're
We're
gonna-
really,
you
really
are.
doing it.
I see.
And the thing they never, ever want to do is go into court and show how they do their business accountings. Because
Are
they
you in-
give us like less than 1% of our money.
All right, let's take another phone call because people are excited you're here. Sean, you're on the air.
Hi, Courtney. Love you.
Are you going to say something mean now?
No, I'm a big fan.
Okay.
I'm a big fan. I was just wondering, is there any truth to the rumor that Kurt Cobain killed himself because you said you wanted a divorce?
No, that's
No?
not true.
Or maybe because you were cheating on him with Billy Corgan and David Grohl?
Corgan and Dave Grohl. And Dave Grohl. No, actually, I was cheating on him with Sam Kinison, Bobcat Goldthwait. And Allison doesn't know this, but there's a big history with me and Stern.
Right.
Why did you cancel the dysfunctional family picnic this year?
I was sick.
Did you ever shove
No
a
one
beer?
bought that, by the way.
Did you ever?
No one. Not even me.
The jet, okay?
All right.
Saying they hyped the whole concert
Gonna
around you, and
make
then
it out.
You want to know
To
something?
Steve Kingston, so hard this year. I'll play summer. I'll
Oh,
play
that's
Christmas.
right. What are you doing here?
You want to know something? I I was going to see you.
I know. Sam told me.
I really was. I was so
I'm
excited.
going to make it up to this station this year. I promise.
All right. Maybe you'll play
Blame it
my
on our
birthday show.
Managers who we still
Maybe
love,
you'll
but-
play my birthday show.
But Howard, you were mean to us when we canceled.
Yeah, well, he
No, I
wasn't.
wasn't.
He gets
I
me
I
letting
said
me
I was
know.
honest. I
Howard's
said
allowed
that
to be mean.
I said that Courtney was fine. She was healthy. I knew she was.
No, but you said that you would never play our record again.
That is not true.
Yes.
I never did. I said Alanis Morissette.
Well, that's
Well, that's all right.
You're not. That's not true.
Me and Jim
was
Carrey
there.
had
I
one
was in
fight.
What was it?
Alanis Morissette.
Really?
Again, this happened on Larry Flint with Woody Harrelson. It seems like I've done these two Milos movies, and there's a new Alanis record every time. I make one rule, one caveat. No big deal. It's music in the trailer. Again,
You look attractive.
thank you. Again, it's music in
really?
the trailer.
Your arms
I
look
can't do
nice.
Joplin because I can't. The music. So in the morning, I don't want to hear Canadian female singer-songwriters. I just don't.
You were with Jim Carrey, and he likes Alanis Morissette, and you would not listen to it.
Well, I told him up front before we started. Okay, at one rule, no Alanis. That's
Right.
it.
That was it.
It's
And then that's what everybody wanted to hear.
no. So one day, I think he just forgot because he was so
Yeah.
in his thing, and he put it on, and he's like, in that mode, and he's a big movie star, and I like him a lot as a human being. But when big movie stars are surrounded by
Their people.
you just shut up and are a good girl. And I left the trailer for 2 hours.
Paulie, you're on the air. Go ahead.
I'm on the air?
Yes.
Hi. I know the name of the bassist in David Bowie's band.
Yeah, what's her name?
Michelle Dinacello.
Michelle Dinacello?
No, that's not
Yeah.
her. Bowie did a duet with her, but she's not his bassist.
No, there was a black chick who played with him at my birthday show.
I didn't see
and-
that. I was thinking of the one.
Yeah, you're
No,
wrong.
you're wrong.
Come on, call me with good information. Mike, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Hey.
Got a bit of a delay in Canada, but I can't believe, Courtney, you just said that the only reason David Grohl is popular is because of Kurt's
I didn't
death.
say that. I
The
asked
only reason
Howard
that hole is popular is because of Kurt's death. Please.
Oh,
Do you really believe
Grohl's
either of
got
those
so
statements?
much talent. Courtney, you get up there. I saw you
That is such a misogynist, dumb male statement. We were so big, and before Nirvana blew up, I was selling them 2
That's
to
true.
1.
You can't.
Dream the hell on, baby.
Howard, you know it, and I know it. That
No.
Courtney is
You know
just
what? I
early.
didn't say it.
She's
I
angry
asked
because
it.
David Grohl
Come and kiss
got
my
to her,
ass.
and
You
now
know
she's just
what?
coming out with all
You're
these
the
things
kind
that
of
Kurt
guy would
hated
rape
David. Are you
me
out of
in
your
the
mind?
locker room,
You don't
and
believe
then-
her when she says that Kurt hated David? You think she's lying?
Oh my God, is she lying? She's spewing all over your studio.
Do you
I can't
know what's so
believe
interesting
that.
about that? Can I just say one of the things that brought this up is that we were Xeroxing a lot of Kurt's writings to put in the safe deposit box, and Janet out here actually was doing it, and we came upon a diary entry, and this is actually what pointed this out to me. And I actually didn't want to bring this up, but since you're such an asshole,
Good.
I will.
Good. Please do, because
not
people.
that I'm posting it on the internet for your satisfaction,
But say
bucko.
it. Say it.
It was just this long scree about how sad and depressed he felt about how betrayed he was by his drummer. You know what? Go buy your Foo Fighter record, okay? And my girls will go buy a whole record, and you can kiss my ass.
Right.
Please, I don't want to kiss your ugly ass, but let me tell you.
You know what? It's so firm and taut that once you saw it, you'd
Oh
be
my
a
God, my
slave
wife
to
would
it.
blow you out of the water, literally. But anyway, what I want to say is that you guys aren't even
What
close
is
to
up,
David
Canadians?
Grohl.
You ever see
You'll
South
never be
Park? We
close to the
beat you.
talent of David Grohl.
We won the war. All
Can I
right?
say one thing,
All right,
though?
we won
Yeah,
the
say
war.
it.
I will say one thing. My sister would die if she found out I was talking to you because she loves you.
Well, of
You're
course,
the
because
greatest
girl
thing
boy.
for
since
you to
sliced
say that Dave Grohl or Courtney's
Yeah, I
success
think they've
is
proven themselves.
And
They've proven
Howard
it.
answered me. You know what? I don't listen
Oh,
to the Foo Fighters.
I said
Howard
it from
answered.
your very
This is
first video I saw on TV,
This is
Courtney.
America,
I said the
not
only reason
Canada.
that she's
I
on TV
asked Howard.
is because of her husband.
You still
Who the
think
heck
that
is
she's-
Courtney?
You gotta
think
have
she's
the
still-
music to back it up.
Courtney, the only one that ever heard of you is because you're carrying this. You're Kurt's kid in the newspapers.
Oh,
You're
that's
carrying
absurd.
When has
this
my daughter
blonde girl.
ever been in a newspaper, asshole?
oh, I've been
Ever.
on the
My
newspaper,
daughter's never
baby.
been photographed in her life. All right, kiss my ass.
All right, there you go. You look good when you yawn.
Really? What a fucking dick.
Oh,
We
come
won
on.
the
You
war. We
No.
won the war.
Your music has stood on its own.
No, but listen, I
and
asked
you don't
I
have any.
listen
You
to
don't
Foo
have to. You
Fighters.
don't have.
I know, but I asked you because I'm not a fan. Just on a frank, personal, objective level.
Yes.
And people love the Foo Fighters, and
Yes.
good for them.
Yeah.
But in terms of him writing songs about me
Yes.
and writing songs about Kurt, maybe he should get some new inspiration. That's all.
I understand
Other
what you're saying.
subject matter.
I don't see why he'd be mad at you. That's why I'm trying to
Well,
understand.
maybe he should skip it. You
I'm
know
just
what I
saying.
mean?
I tried to when you held back before. You obviously had some information. I said people aren't going to understand what you're talking about.
But you know what?
Because
it's
you
not
held back.
worth pleasing 100 people in Canada are going, she's a bitch. It's fine. They're going to still think I'm a bitch, even if I told it. So,
Shoulders look nice.
thank you.
Right?
Should I get mad like that? Am I going to get in trouble?
That's okay.
No,
You
that's-
deserve to get mad at
Sam's
that
parents
guy.
are in Queens, and they
Sam's got a good body too when she finally took off that jacket.
Body.
Kick
You should
ass.
see her drum. She's
Really?
one of the best.
Well, I don't
drummers
care
in the
about her
world.
drumming. I care about her body.
Can I ask a question too? I opened up Vogue magazine, and I guess the editor of Vogue's just having this great affair, and she's loosening up, and it's all about rock. And under the captions, it's got all these models, blue hair, everyone's wearing leather pants. Every girl wants to be a rock star. If that is true, all right,
Right.
which I assume
Why don't
it
they learn to
is,
play instruments?
what the hell, bass playing? It's the easiest job in.
You're
in
gonna
the
you're gonna get a bass player. You're gonna use David Bowie's bass player.
We tried out.
What do you
30
mean no?
people.
Why are you saying no that you're not gonna get David Bowie?
Because she's too
To what?
Is she too pro?
She's
Too
way
pro. She's totally happening. In fact,
I'll
she does like
try
a
it.
whole 9 Inch Nails vibe too. It's really
Really?
good. Yeah. Oh my god.
Really?
I'm telling you, she's the girl for you.
I'm just disturbed. The Canadian guy.
Oh please.
Oh, forget him.
You get that crap all the time.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think about
You
it.
don't-
I saw the Alanis Morissette behind the music.
Yeah.
And her biggest problem, like her sob story, was that she sold 28 million records.
Oh.
They now ruined
But
her.
Carol, she had to go to India because of that.
She had to go to India and chill out.
Um,
Be quiet. You could be getting a job with
wait,
it.
no, there's another rock feud that we're having that I really want to clear up.
Okay.
Because I don't like these people being mad at me. I got really mad at the management of Korn in Australia.
Why?
Well, it's one thing when you got groupies and like porno girls and strippers backstage, and it's a whole other deal. And we were headlining, by the way. So it was us, Manson, Korn, because we're bigger in Australia than them. I don't know. Thank
Right,
you. I like
right.
Australia. Anyway, they were kind of not the guys in Korn, but the manager guys were going out in the audience, and these kind of girls that were getting like in the lobby situations, like do you want the enema contest? I mean,
Right.
all that stuff. These were like our little girls from the audience, like little fat girls and little girls with like scars and
And they were doing some weird things.
yeah. And
You're
I got
claiming.
really mad. But the thing is that so I wrote a letter to a friend. And then that letter got all over the internet about my feelings about this and how the rapes at Woodstock. And so now Korn's really mad at us. But the thing is I love Korn. We had a great time.
You had a fight with
Korn.
Marilyn Manson though, right?
They
Yeah,
were.
but
They
I'll
got
get to that because
separated. As a matter of fact, they
Right.
had a legal separation on the tour.
You were thrown off Manson's tour?
No,
No,
left.
we quit.
You
It was
quit.
a disaster.
Because Marilyn now says bad things about. He says that your audience
He
is.
said bad things about me before.
But
It was
what's
really
going on?
No, he
stupid.
kissed our ass in Australia to try and make us
and
go on
all the
tour.
money, and we were going to make a fortune. And Melissa was all like, "We'll bring the light." She's a big Pisces.
Right.
We'll bring the light and
Who's Melissa?
our
She's the
bass player,
bass player
the
who left.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh,
bass
right,
player.
right.
And
Asked her because then Marilyn went around bad mouthing you, saying that
no,
you're
it
Well,
wasn't.
even
I
at
was
the
so, I have a
concerts, he was
7-year-old.
Kurt were
stand it.
alone.
No, hated him publicly.
Trying to see if about you. If
You
tricked
blew his mind. Huh?
would be, I would go scrub.
You-
He was like that popular.
I go out into the world.
Sir, could you ask Janet to go get my picture of my little bean?
Yes. Get a picture of Bean. Pronto.
She is great at
Really?
soccer. Absolutely great. Look,
Let me see that.
don't show it in the air. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to show it on the air.
And then the other kid is a future stepchild.
Where's the camera so I can show it on the air?
No, don't.
I'm
do
just
that.
joking.
Don't-
All right, here we go. Let me see.
So bad.
Well, she looks like you.
No, then she doesn't.
She looks like Kurt.
No, she looks like Kurt.
both.
She looks a little like both of you. That's what I was going to say.
your
Very
mind.
beautiful. Very beautiful child.
Thank you.
I like that. I'd show you some pictures of my kids, but I don't have any with me.
We don't have any.
Cute.
No. Family.
So
It's
beautiful.
a
She
family
doesn't
trait.
listen to your show, but I love her. And
You should train her that. All right, there's a bunch of things that I want to ask you
All right.
about. Some people have said that that this movie that you're in,
yeah,
Man on the Moon, is very similar to Private Parts.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's about an outsider who no one really gets the joke, and
Right.
you happen to still be alive.
Right.
And I think it's about a real seminal performance artist who expanded boundaries.
And you play Andy's girlfriend?
Yeah, I played. It's my first girlfriend part. I took a girlfriend part.
Yeah,
Did
there
it.
you go.
I did it.
You are the girlfriend.
I'm
Uh-huh.
the
And
girlfriend.
and it's fun.
It was fun. Yeah, I got to be pretty and like I don't die. I don't get AIDS.
And Milos Forman obviously is in love with you because he keeps putting you in movie after movie, right?
Isn't that how?
He must
why?
feel you're a terrific actress.
Why? It's so cool. I don't know.
Right.
It's
And you say
so-
Milos Forman is a great fan of mine.
He loves you.
He does.
Yes. He
Oh.
thinks he loves you. He loves Garth Brooks.
Oh, wow.
He loves
Garth Brooks.
He
That's a-
loves
I always said he's a super talented guy. I just said I'm sick of him having so much good luck.
Yeah, he has a lot of good luck.
That's what I'm
doesn't he?
saying.
I mean, he has
Who wants to
jet.
say
A lot
that?
of good luck. He lives in a car.
He has a jet. He has his own jet.
But he
bought
had
a jet.
tough childhood, folks.
He had a tough childhood. And
Hey,
he did 18
join the club.
years of
Wine,
stand-up.
wine, wine.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what?
Wine,
He's really
wine.
nice.
Yeah.
And I've met a lot of movie stars who are pricks, and he's
Yeah.
really, really
He is a nice guy.
No, honestly,
He is. I know he is.
you know I would
know
say
him.
it.
And he has his own jet now. Were you on the jet?
No, you know how when someone owns a jet, like,
Right.
do you call?
It's like, can I use your
Can
jet?
I don't think you're allowed.
What kind of jet is it? A
I don't know.
Gulfstream?
Like
I
a
think
big
it might be a timeshare. I don't know.
It's a timeshare.
Okay.
All right. All right. Listen. You know I own my own airport.
Do you have a jet?
I have a jet. I own a fleet of jets.
Well,
All right.
this
It's no
is
big
looking
deal.
better to me.
All right, exactly.
JFK. He owns
This is
that.
looking better.
You ever hear of LaGuardia Airport? All right. That's mine. Okay. I want to take you there on our first date.
Oh,
All right. It's now Howard Stern Airport. All right. We got to take a break. Courtney, great to see you. Samantha. Oh.
Sammy Lee, we call her.
No, she's Samantha. You're a very attractive woman as well.
Thank you, Howard.
And good luck to you gals.
And we're gonna look at the Bowie girl, so even though Sam doesn't approve.
Yeah. You know what? They'll give a big kiss on the way out, both of you. And then the three of us.
Thanks,
right.
Howard. Thanks for letting me vent. And yeah. all the-
Anybody want to show their chest to anybody? Anybody want to kiss each other? No? Okay.
Bandmates, yeah, just-
Great. Okay.
I'm gonna get so much trouble.
Who are you gonna get in trouble with? So do you think Dave's gonna give you a call today?
No.
You don't think he's gonna call you and yell at you?
He's scared of me. He yell at me. Oh my God, he will.
So I just wanted to get your reaction about all the stuff you said now.
That I was just so jamming. What did you have fun, Sam?
Yes, I did.
Do you think your
Did you have a
dad,
good
your dad
time?
and mom are gonna be? She's from Queens, and everyone was listening.
So all your parents listening?
I think so. But it was fun. Howard's a pussycat. So it was
And she was a little scared of him this morning. I know she was. I've never seen her get nervous. She's played in front of 100,000 people. Never ever seen her nervous, and she was a little nervous this morning.
Really? You were nervous?
Wouldn't admit it, but I could. tell.
Why?
Because it's Howard Stern. We can tear anyone to shreds.
What do you think the guy's gonna do with his $100?
Who, Hank?
Yeah.
You gave him $100.
Yeah.
Buy booze, probably.
So his whole thing's right.
Hank does pretty well for himself.
Yeah. What does he do? Like is
He does appearances.
He gets
Because
paid.
he's famous from the show, and he does
Oh,
appearances.
you have him a lot up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he does appearances, and he probably makes like $1,000 an appearance.
Well, we're making a grand.
You gotta go? Okay.
No,
Hey,
no.
Courtney, I think you gotta go, but can we have you cut an ID for the radio show before you leave, real
absolutely.
quick?
Okay.
You can take.
I'm just gonna keep smoking. You can't stop.
No, you can smoke out here.
Thanks, Robin. Nice to see you again.
Let's move down to the end real quick. Okay, you got that?
Sam, come with me.
Do you-
You're getting yelled at, but thank you so much. I couldn't have gotten through without my nicotine. Did I really do that?
That's what he said.
Did I really? Is that true? The Louisville thing? But did it really happen?
Yes, I swear to God.
We played a good show. I was probably jubilant. Okay.
They have the best prices. And not only that, they deliver within 2 hours. And I think that's pretty great.
The camera
Not-
was on.
Oh, yes, it was.
It's not.
Sure it is. What do you think? We turned it off in the commercial? She just flashed me totally her boobs. I saw her nipples.
Beautiful.
All right. So Courtney came back in because she just got yelled at by her movie company.
Oh no.
So you didn't do a job promoting the movie. So let me take over for a second. I am excited about seeing this movie. I've been talking about it for a long time. I was a huge fan of Andy Kaufman. I thought he was brilliant.
Yep.
And what he was so brilliant, what he could stand on a stage and just painfully stand there while not getting any laughs and just irritate people. And I thought that took a certain amount of bravery. And not only that, he had such an unorthodox way of doing things that this
Well,
stuff.
he never did anything usual.
No, he didn't. And that's
No
what's
punchline.
great. No punchline was always great. And the funniest thing I ever saw him do was my Breakfast with Blassie. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
I thought that I watched that a couple of times.
I played the woman that edited it. That's who I play.
Oh, really? Oh, so that's included in the movie?
Yeah, that's who I play. A real
Well, that
person.
was a big part of his life.
Well, yeah.
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 I can't.
Yeah, that was Dean that said that. Dean has lied a lot, but it's Mark Lanigan. Yeah. Like, literally, Dean met Kurt once and gave him a beer. And now he makes up all the lies. The bullet that he showed of the yellow bullet, Dean doesn't even have that. That's a photo that Harvey Ottinger, his brother, took of one of the bullets they had left. And then Harvey sent that photo to Dean. Now Dean tries to play it up like he's some important part of this case. And he's done that even before that. He's literally crazy.
Can't wait to see it. And everything I saw of Jim Carrey, I mean, he really looks like Andy Kaufman.
And he does a good job of channeling him. It's amazing.
Yeah.
He always made me really uncomfortable, though, when I'd see.
Some people are so foolish, though. Even like my ex-girlfriend, she believed everything that he said to her. It's just ridiculous. The police would laugh at this. The amount of shit we fall for, holy crap.
The Andy Kaufman on TV, it freaked me out.
Me too.
But that was part of the beauty of it.
As I grew old, I realized that there's a lot to be said for that kind of subversive.
He was a car wreck.
One of the great
As
things,
are we.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the
According to the guy in
greatest things
Canada.
I ever saw, though, went on the David Letterman show, and he announced to David that he had adopted some children. And he brought out 4 black homeless guys.
No.
You like that bit? I always like the wrestling bit. I mean, that's a classic, but I love that. I still believe that Jerry Lawler broke his neck and stuff and did all that, but it turns out it was all fake. It was total fake.
But here's the thing that was so interesting is that I asked Lynn, who's a lot I played, did it bug him that all of America hated him?
Mm-hmm.
He loved it.
Yeah, no, that was his thing.
He liked to react.
I don't like that. I don't like that guy in Canada yelling at me.
Right.
I don't have those kind of balls. It's like,
Andy liked it.
he loved it.
That was his act.
It wasn't an act. He loved
And that
it.
character he created, that Las Vegas guy.
Tony Clifton.
Oh, God, he used to be irritated.
And when Jim would play him, he would cover himself with Limburger cheese, which I've always heard about, but it stinks so bad.
So the guy smells.
So Jim would cover himself with Limburger cheese.
Why would Jim do that? I mean,
To get into it, it's not method, it's Jim's method. It was really genius.
when you were on the set, did Jim start becoming Andy Kaufman? Like, did you have to address him as Andy?
Well, in the morning we had, as I told you, the Canadian singer-songwriter fights. But after that, as soon as he got his warts on and stuff, and the unibrow,
he was Andy.
He totally in character.
Really?
Totally in character. Yeah, but Tony Clifton.
Yeah, I know of Eric Blanc. He wanted to work on a porno film with my ex-girlfriend, and she just kept chatting to him and told me that I had to block every girl that flirted with me. It's pretty stupid. That's reality.
His stuff was pretty good.
What's interesting about the movie is, and this is what I'm curious to see, not so much what Andy did on TV. I knew about that stuff, but I didn't know what his relationship was like with his girlfriend. So you bring that out. I mean, I didn't know. He had one girlfriend that he was close with?
No, he visited whores a lot. He was really into whores.
And she was upset about that.
No, she wasn't, because he was fairly monogamous when he was with her.
Right.
But she's incredible. She's really foxy.
Yeah, you met the real girlfriend.
Yeah, really foxy, really sweet. She was an editor in the film. It makes it kind of look like she was a groupie, but she wasn't. She was an editor who edited Breakfast at Blassie's, and they had a really sweet, lovely.
How long did that relationship last?
And it's ridiculous with people like Chris Todd saying, we all need to come together in this case. Not with you. You're the person that lies about the case and alters things. Alters dates. You lie about other cases, the Kim Porter case. Hundreds of thousands of people know that. What? No, it would not happen like that. Nothing good would happen out of that.
4 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And he would say to her, look, I go to prostitute.
Eric Blanc. He was getting messages from from Joe, yeah. Joe does not like Eric Blanc, and I can say that 100% confidently for Joe Burns.
She'd pack him up to go to the Mustang Ranch.
Wow.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And what about the stuff about Andy Kaufman working in as a dishwasher and all that? Is that brought out in the movie?
Yeah. He works at Jerry's Deli. He gets fired from taxis. He's like, kiss my butt.
By the way, I don't know if you realized it, but look at his Facebook, Eric's. Literally, he's making fake AI movie posters and shares them every month and acts like he's making these new films. Some of them don't even spell his last name correctly because he's not even looking at how the AI is putting it.
Do you think that was like a shtick, or do you think?
Yeah, I
that,
think it was a shtick.
You
I
do?
think it was he was pouting, but he had these insane demands. He didn't have to go to rehearsal. He could do 90 minutes of meditation. Everyone had to wait. The whole cast just hated him. And there's one scene where it's the entire
cast of Taxi hated him.
Aged. No, but it's like it's present. It's supposed to be during Taxi, but it's everyone from Taxi right now.
Did you get the vibe that Andy hated Taxi?
No, yeah, he did. He hated Foreign Man. When we did our wrestling thing just to get Jim pissed, I had the whole audience start yelling, "Do Latka, do Latka."
Yeah, but didn't Andy realize that he made his fortune off of being Latka? And
Yeah, but I just played the 22-minute part 3 times. I'm done with this. I can't put up with her that long either. But here, I guess we will. We'll go with the bullshit one right after Kurt's death. I'm going on to this one now.
Even then, to be the lovable that a legion of fans have since come to love. Here's why they do. Comes out, and then all this awful
I'm not
stuff.
psychic, but my lyrics are, and now, it's, I mean, people go back to work. This is what I do. I got to make a living, and I think I do a pretty good job at it. And
No, Eric did not really talk to Joe over the phone or video or anything. And I can tell you that confidently too. Joe told me. And Eric speaks French. He doesn't even speak English. So it would be really hard, even if they tried.
I got to go back to work.
So back to work she went, and she certainly wasn't quiet about it. Fans followed her exploits in an unending barrage of rumor and tabloid headlines. You don't hear bad rumors or anything, do you?
Well, Kurt, I mean, everyone's got a bad rumor about me. I mean, it's pretty much the chic. It's actually not so chic anymore. I try to tell people, hey, you're supposed to like me this month. But everyone's got a good Courtney story. I mean, that's, part of my whole thing, right?
Courtney Love has found her place, and her place is everywhere, apparently. Hanging out with REM singer Michael Stipe and Lemonhead Evan Dando, and heaven only knew who else. She rolled around in her underwear at parties, lost clothes and jewelry while stage diving at her own shows, and she was arrested after getting into an airborne shouting match with an Australian flight attendant.
You guys, calm down. This is so silly.
Love's life started out strangely. She was born Love Michelle Harrison in San Francisco on July 9th, 1965. Her father Hank hung out with the Grateful Dead, and her mother Linda became a therapist. Love grew up in places ranging from Oregon to New Zealand. A trust fund baby who attended boarding school, but also spent time in juvenile detention.
Eric had to get Kyle as a translator, and he did that last year. He's been stating for people for over 8 years or so, or longer, or shorter amount of years, that he's had all these recordings. But he can't even speak English, and he didn't have a translator then. And the teeth that Dean is showing in a little capsule thing on his channel, those are animal teeth. Dean hunts, and he makes art out of it. It's ridiculous what people will fall for.
What were your experiences in a boarding school? I can't picture you at one of those places.
He did make it up.
Well, first I went to the A.S. Neal school called Summer.
No, he did make it up. I even have Joe on audio saying that he doesn't know shit and that he's making shit up. I even played that here on this channel. That's on my other phone. He literally is fucking twisting shit. He's just another fucking Chris Todd. He looks a lot better than Chris Todd, though. And so I'm happy for him. But I'm ready to fucking not let people put up with that shit. I mean, I care about Kurt Cobain and Joe Burns. Not these fucking people that want to twist what he's saying and not even get much of anything. And then just, it's like you getting something like a paragraph from Joe. And now you're like, okay, now that he spoke to me, I can make up things and say that he said all this and that and that and this. And Bonnie said this to me. Eric doesn't even speak English. He doesn't know how. He has to have a translator named Kyle. I won't say his last name, who he got last year. And he's barely been doing anything with him. He's mainly focused on these little porno kind of films, romantic porno-like films. If he had all the information, he would be working hard on that, not all these pornos, those romantic fucking films. Yeah, but you have to understand. So Eric is lying about what Joe is saying to him and not saying to him. And Joe doesn't even talk to him anymore. So let's say I told you I rode a bike and a dog ran into me and I fell off the bike. You're Eric Blanc, I'm Joe. Eric Blanc says, so Joe was riding down the middle of the street and some farmer guy chucked a big dog at him and Joe fell over and then he started punching the dog, spitting on him, make it look really good, really violent. He is literally lying. Let's say you catch a kid taking a cookie out of the cookie jar and you catch them and you say, hey, I seen that, put it back. And they lie to you and say, no, you didn't. But you've seen them take the cookie out of the cookie jar. That's not cool. But this involves a murder case. It's way more serious. I understand you want views, you want popularity. That's what matters in this case. But that's fucking retarded. The truth is what should be known. And it shouldn't matter who's fucking popular for it. You think Francis is going to like you? Hey, thank you for getting the world to know my father was murdered and violently had his brain blown out by somebody else. And I'm glad you feel so great about yourself now. Oh, and you're making so much money. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's stupid. Eric literally lies to people. He lies to people about Bonnie, too. He can't even speak English. He hasn't had a phone call with these people, even. And he was trying to do this fucking porn film with my fucking ex-girlfriend while she was my girlfriend. And she just kept fucking messaging him, and they kept messaging each other. She didn't give a fuck about my feelings. And I think they set me up with that girl on purpose on the day that Danny died, so that it would be emotional drama like this. And here we are now.
Which was the first experience.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you. Didn't mean him. Okay. Oh, well, that was a big rant. Glad I got it out, though.
Experimental. School, but I was kicked out because the whole idea behind Summerhill was don't go to class if you don't want to. So I didn't. So then I went to a much stricter Catholic, actually it wasn't Catholic, it was Anglican. It was the Church of England school in New Zealand, and it was good. It was good. To be honest, the jail part was better because, well, it was more. It was heavy discipline. You know, it was like, but the learning. I mean, you know, British school scholastic is so much more advanced than American public school that it's like, you know, they're doing long division in first grade. You know, we're doing it fourth. So by seventh grade, you're doing algebra. So, you know, when I got back here, I skipped 3 grades.
Before stardom struck, Love worked as everything from a phone sales operator to a stripper in Alaska. She also started getting into bands, including one called Sugar Babylon, which also featured Kat Yellen, later of Babes Land, and Jennifer Finch, now with L7. She also spent a year in an early of Faith No More.
Was punk any kind of rebellion for you?
No, because the punk thing for me was more my geography. I was a total Bunnyman, psychedelic furs, you know, later Smith's freak, and obviously I went to Liverpool, but you know, I lived on the West Coast, so that was my pool to pull from. And the guy from Pavement came up to me, he's like, "You're so brave." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, to cover a Bunnyman song. He's like, I wouldn't have the nerve. You know, and nobody like admits like the Bunnymen were like the greatest band. You know, so I got exposed, you know, I like Social Distortion because they were melodic, but I like Cheap Trick better. So punk rock, you know, like in my marriage, the compatibility, like okay, at one point we were listening to K-Rock, and they were having one of their great like flashback weekends, and Kurt was like, and I was singing every word to like The Killing Moon, and Kurt was like, man, this music you used to like, it's so romantic. No. I was like, yeah, okay.
That's sweet.
But I did like Flipper. Like we had very common ground with Flipper. But I mean, Black Flag, none of that. It wasn't me. And I'll be the first to admit it.
Not many people will anymore. Yeah.
Well, that's what I think. I think you should admit the embarrassing stuff.
Yeah.
I think the embarrassing stuff it makes you more vulnerable, and it's like, it's cooler.
Yeah.
Stooges, Velvet Underground, yeah. My influences, you know, it's like Butthole Surfers, like, oh, shut up. You know,
Rumors.
every word to like Pretty in Pink backwards, you know.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm chilling and smoking.
You guys still fighting yet?
He's real depressed.
Yeah. Jimmy's real depressed too.
How did you come to be involved in Sid and Nancy?
Well, me and my friend Jennifer, we were punk rock extras, and
As a profession, or
yeah, that's what we did, like, you know, for a living. And you know, even like in the Gen X book, down to like the infamous Quincy Chips episode, me and Fitch were in the Quincy. We were in the Quincy episode. You know, I mean that you couldn't get any more Gen X than that. So we would like get these like big like mohair, you know, their idea of punk with these big funny fake mohawks and stuff, and that's how I met Pat Smear, and I thought it was fascinating because I got to like see movies being made, you know, being from Oregon, whatever, in New Zealand, and so they had advertised. Actually, Alex Cox had advertised in Maximum Rock and Roll and Flipside, and it was an open call, and I just went, and you know, and there was a scene. The scene you were supposed to try, you had the girl Nancy had a Harrods bag, and she.
Right, you're right. There was that guy. Where would I find that video again? It was the drug dealer guy. Let's see. I think it's. Let me look it up. Kurt Cobain, drug dealer. Found it. Right. I still have my VCR. Actually, my Chromebook is on top of my VCR. All right.
Heroin addiction is bigger than all of that.
We'll call him Marty, a self-professed heroin junkie on the rainy streets of Seattle. Marty may have been one of the last people to see Kurt Cobain alive, for he claims in this exclusive interview with The Current Affair, just days ago, he was summoned to the singer's posh hillside home to deliver a large package of black tar heroin.
I knocked on the door, said who I was and what I had, where it was from. We did socially turn on together, and
You actually took heroin with Kurt Cobain?
Yes.
And word here on the streets of Seattle is that Kurt Cobain was no stranger to hard drugs and an even harder life. He grew up here in the small... In January, Cobain and the band appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone. Inside, he told the magazine that he'd never been happier in his life, that he was finally coming to terms with his fame, and that he'd even kicked his heroin habit. It made interesting reading, but apparently Kurt wasn't telling the truth.
The addiction and the drug itself has a way of blinding you to anything else but your need for it.
And while Cobain was publicly claiming to be clean and sober, just weeks later, the singer lapsed into a drug-induced coma while on tour in Europe. And according to Marty, was soon hanging out at Seattle's heroin shooting galleries and getting his fixes from rundown apartments like this.
This is the apartment building that I've met Kurt and Courtney on several occasions.
Why do you think Kurt killed himself?
The addiction and his realization that he was losing his fight against it had a major role. Well, they say.
There's another video with him too somewhere. Oh, right here. All right, I'm going to read this too, just a sec. On that Friday afternoon, the media descended on SeaTac. It was as if Tanya Harding had suddenly reappeared in full sprangly, whatever. Here, let's just watch it. Maybe that's one of the other. Maybe he was one of the other people there. I keep thinking that as well.
We'll call him Marty, a self-professed heroin junkie on the rainy streets of Seattle. Marty may have been one of the last people to see Kurt Cobain alive, for he claims in this exclusive interview with The Current Affair, just days ago, he was summoned to the singer's posh hillside home to deliver a large package of black tar heroin.
I knocked on the door, said who I was and what I had, where it was from. We did socially turn on together, and
you actually took heroin with Kurt Cobain?
Yes.
I also bought drugs on credit. This is from a source that I normally don't buy it from, and I'm always very cautious in that circumstance.
I mean, it surprised me how well-spoken and articulate you are, and how much you seem to. I mean, you understand this almost like it's a business. You're not kind of careless. It doesn't seem. You're.
Yeah, I am sorry. I just have her fucking messaging me over and over.
You talk about doing it in measured doses and kind of. You really talk about it like you've analyzed it, like you've done a systems analysis of how to stay high and how to be a junkie. You've used your intellect as a system analyst, basically to break down how to do this in the most efficient, economic way.
That's true.
But you don't want to get off. You like it too much.
I do like it. I tell you that I like getting high.
So why did a guy like Kurt Cobain kill himself?
Why do you think Kurt killed himself?
The addiction and he was losing his fight against it had to play a major role.
I think it has most to do with your inability to control your desire for heroin.
The addiction and the drug itself has a way of blinding you to anything else but your need for it.
All right, well, this still, when you go to bed at night, knowing that this is the day you've spent and that's the outlook for tomorrow, what's going through your heart, what's going through your heart, what's going through your head, and what's going through your heart?
What's going through my head are thoughts of solving the logistical problems, negative feelings about what I've done, what I've had to do to stay well that day.
You angry at yourself?
Sure, sure. There's a lot of self-battery. Well, that day.
You angry at yourself?
To stay well that day.
You angry at yourself?
Sure, sure. There's a lot of self-battery.
Weird Manson vibes there too.